Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my second video of the day. Once again, voice still very down, obviously. We're still going at it with you guys on the grind. By the time I'm still recording this, my other one is in the process of uploading. It will be the Carolina Panthers draft class grade. You guys are interested in that one, definitely go check that one out as well. Anyway, of course, like I said, we're grading the Cowboys draft. Not a whole lot of news to go over. We could talk about the Chiefs really quickly as they have extended Travis Kelce for another 2 years in Kansas City. As long as the big three is there, they're going to be good for years to come. Mahomes, Travis Kelce, and Andy Reid. But that's all I got for news towards the intro, so let's go ahead and hop in to this Dallas Cowboys draft class grade. Alright, here we are with the Dallas Cowboys draft class grade. Tyler Gluten was our first round pick. The offensive tackle out of Oklahoma, I believe. I give this pick a B+. We needed some offensive line. We got an offensive lineman who is a really good offensive lineman. Ranked, I believe, 3rd or 4th out of the offensive lineman draft class in this draft class. But with that said, we got to get double down on that, especially with the loss of Tyron Smith and the other guys on our offensive line. We cannot have that. So with that said, Tyler Gluten, this pick gets a B+. I really like this pickup by the Cowboys, and it's something that Jerry Jones needed to work with. Moving on to our next pick. This one, I can't find anything on this guy. Literally cannot find a single thing on him. Marshawn Kneeland out of Western Michigan, the edge rusher, defensive end out of Western Michigan. This is good. Number one, I believe I give this one a C+, but this is good for 2 reasons. One, it gives somebody that obviously Micah Parsons can teach down the road to obviously help him get better, but it also gives us a little bit more depth at that position when we desperately need it. Micah Parsons can't do everything by himself, and it gives him a lot of responsibilities to teach to this guy. I don't know anything about this guy. I can't find a single thing on ESPN about him other than the fact that he's 6'3", 275 pounds. So really big guy, really big edge rusher, and that's what we need if we want to have depth at that position. So I give this one a C+. Moving on to our 3rd round pick, Cooper Beebe out of Oklahoma State. I believe that's how you say his last name. I'm pretty sure, more than likely, that is how you say his last name. Excuse me. But this dude is fast. He ran a 5.03 in the 40-yard dash, and as an offensive lineman, that's pretty dang good. He had a vertical was the 48th percentile in obviously the NFL Draft Combine. His arm length was 31.5 inches, which was the top 9% as well. So this guy looks to be a dog at the offensive line position. Hopefully it helps us. Again, we need depth at that position, especially with the loss of guys like Tyron Smith. So with that said, this pick definitely gets a B+. Great job, Jerry Jones. I'm just going to run through these really quickly and then talk about them. My voice is starting to get a little bit low. Martista Lafu, the linebacker, that one gets a C. I'll talk about that one. I had no idea who this guy was, to be honest with you guys, so that's why I'm going to give that one a C. Kalen Carson, I believe is how you say his name, the cornerback out of Wake Forest. I give him a C as well. He looks pretty good on the field. He can do just about everything. I just think that he's really young and he's going to have some time to develop. Definitely not going to be a come out of the league start right away guy, but definitely could turn into one of those guys who, of course, can get it done on the field. Now, moving on is Ryan Floroni. I believe this guy was out of Miami, Ohio or something like that. This one gets a D for me. This wide receiver, this is not what we needed, especially with, obviously, CeeDee Lamb. A lot of those guys can still do really well. Jalen Tolbert can do really well. So we didn't really need a wide receiver, but it's good to have at that depth position. Nathan Thomas gets a C, and then Justin Rogers also gets a C+ as well. Both of these guys in which they can definitely help, but again, that's what it is for me. All in all, though, the Cowboys draft grade is a C for me. Not the best draft that we've had for Jerry Jones. We tried to trade. Obviously, it didn't kind of worked out in our favor. We got some offensive line. We got an edge rusher or two in there. So with that said, that is what I'm going to give the Dallas Cowboys. Grade is a C. Anyway, that is going to be all for today's second video of the day. Again, if you haven't already, drop a like, subscribe, turn that bell on. We do our best to post on this channel every single day. With that being said, I'm going to hop off, get this edited so you guys can watch it on time. Should be coming out around 5 o'clock. The other one's going to come out around 3 o'clock, just so you guys kind of have some time to watch both videos as well. Thank you all so much for watching. Once again, game day for the New Orleans Pelicans. Hopefully you all can tune in, as it will probably be our final game of the year. Thank you, Pels fans, for a great season. $1, and as always, I will see you all in the next video. Peace.